The heavy rain, which started at around 4 a.m. on Sunday, lasted for over 5 hours and stopped at around 11 a.m., resulting into floods in two parishes of Balala and Panyanga in Laropi sub-county Moyo district, leaving the people in total confusion and misery. Honorable Anyama Williams, the chairman local council 5 Moyo district, during a visit to the area hit by the floods, gives details of the items being destroyed by the floods in the two parishes of Balala and Panyanga in Laropi sub-county Moyo district.
Many households, as I speak, have been displaced because of the heavy floods that have entered the waters that have entered their houses. So people can no longer live in their homes or in their houses. The compounds are inhabitable as I speak now. Children and women and families are now displaced. In terms of production and productivity, a number of gardens like rice farms, cassava plantations, maize plantations, sugarcane, and many others are heavily affected, are swept away. They are swept away, and even some of them are covered by sand. So there is no hope for recovery for these crops. In terms of livestock, a number of goats, poultry, and other domestic animals have been swept away.
He, however, appealed to the people to be calm as they collect data of the properties being destroyed, saying after compiling the information, they will forward it to the office of the Prime Minister for consideration, but request the people to consider finding lasting solutions to address the issues of constant floods in the area so that they avoid losing their properties in the near future.
I want to appeal to the community to remain calm because I don't think there is immediate support that can be realized in the few days that we're in this circumstance. It usually takes time. It is a long procedure, and even if the support comes, it may not be adequate support that can help you recover. So I want to ask our people to have long-term plans of, for instance, in terms of settlement pattern. Well, communities need to rethink of relocating from some of the hotspots.
Honorable Tramwisiza, the chairperson, Local Council 3, Laropi Sub-County, said the destruction caused by the floods is very severe, but calls for calm among the affected persons, saying he is doing everything possible to forward the matter to the district authorities who can request the government to come to their help.
Our community has been suffering from droughts, but at the same time now, another challenge is the flood. I think I am appealing to my community to be calm. My role is to forward the issue to the district authorities, and where the district authorities know where they are going to forward the case. In any case, we are going to get the result from the higher authority.
Mrs. Keliki Margaret, the health inspector, Moyo General Hospital and Moyo District Local Government, who also visited the scene, said many latrines and houses have been destroyed by the floods, which will expose the community to unhygienic conditions and sicknesses. She, however, called upon the government to come to the aid of the people so as to prevent the spread of diseases in the area.
It's unfortunate that latrines have collapsed. So many latrines have collapsed. Then the ones that are standing were flooded, and it cannot be assessed by the household members. Because once it is assessed, people can sink together with the latrine, and this is health hazard. And you know, when there is no latrine, people start open defecation, and this will bring really health issues, very big one, like the outbreak of cholera. And also, when the houses are now they'll be dated, people cannot sleep. It is very cold, and sicknesses like pneumonia can come in for under fives, and the older people especially, we are going to lose them.
Limio Margaret, who is affected by the flood, said their houses and crops are destroyed by the floods, and they are now scared of going to look for food for their children because they are not so sure whether the floods will not return to sweep away their children while they are away. She requests the district authorities to bring excavators to create drainage channels so as to divert the course of the river. Obule Geoffrey, another person affected by the flood, said they are worried of the looming hunger and poverty ahead because all their crops and houses are being destroyed by the floods, and request the government to come to their aid by relocating them so that the challenges they are experiencing due to the floods can be avoided. This is not the first time the communities living along the banks of River Nile in Moyo district are experiencing floods in the area. Last year, between August and September, the people along the Nile were hit by floods which swept their houses, crops and animals, including household items, which caused untold suffering to the community members. Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nilecast.